Well, let's talk about that pitcher. Yoshinobu Yamamoto signed 12 years, $320 million, as you said, dominated, one of the best pitchers of all time in NPB. We did see him briefly against, a lot of Major League Baseball players in the World Baseball Classic. But like you said, 12 years, a long time for a guy that is now coming to Major League Baseball, and we get to watch him up close and personal. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of years. He was the prize signing of the offseason. The guy is not big in stature, but he throws upper 90s, a nasty split, nasty curveball. John, talk about Yamamoto and what you have seen from him and how you feel about him coming to Major League Baseball.
Yeah, the only issue is going to be, can he transition to the American style philosophy of baseball, right? They have a different philosophy over there, and it seems to work for the majority of the pitchers that are able to stay healthy. And again, health is going to be the big key in a 12-year deal. I mean, pitching is fragile in the sense that, there's no known commodities anymore. That's why a lot of teams are building their teams around offensive stars, because it seems to be a more way of staying healthy and a truer facet of that contract being played out. So I'll tell you what, I'm intrigued. We've seen this before. I don't know that we've seen this 12-year deal given to a player. And again, there is risk involved, but they have monetized that risk with a team that they believe at the end of the day is going to win championships. And if you're the Los Angeles Dodgers, you have a lot of history, but not a lot of success lately that can quantify that great history. It's a great organization. The fan base is going to be pumped up. And you just hope that this young man can stay healthy for the Dodgers and produce like he has over in his previous young career.
Do you think, I mean, 320 million is a lot of money for a guy coming that obviously for those that don't know, it's a different game. The baseball is different, the mound is
Yeah.
different. It's not an easy transition. Do you think the way that Kodai Senga came over and pitched last year and dominated and ended up being in rookie of the year conversation, Cy Young conversation in his first year coming over from MPB, do you think that helped Yamamoto get some more money and maybe alleviate the Dodgers' worries about that transition period?
I think so. I mean, we've seen the coming over and dominating the first year by a lot of Japanese pitchers, but the sustained excellence and the length that the Major League Baseball season, it's a little bit different. You've already touched on the baseball on the mound, and I think the Darvish and the Nomo and all the different styles that has come over here, the adaptation to the every 5 days, their throwing program versus our throwing program. There's a lot to be discussed and a lot to be worked out. And I think that's what's intriguing about this deal. It's not just your average 4 to 5 to 6 year deal. This is a historic 12-year deal when there's evidence of how great he is, but he has yet to ever pitch in the big leagues.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so historic. You see players who have they make a breakthrough, but it's the adjustment period that has to be done. And I think those previous successes do help him navigate the big league season, but it's 12 years that he'll have a journey through.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.